So I'm starting my content. Okay, my mom's interrupting my video because she's talking. See, that's why I gotta get my mics too. She's shading the people that's telling us what to do. Anyway, we're on our way to Denver. It's our first time flying standby because we VIP with Tamizi on our way to Denver. Everything went smoothly. I don't know how I would do this without her next time, but we're on the way. Chris, I'm waiting for you. Everything seemed to be going smoothly. Had my favorite little airplane snacks, and then yeah. Okay, I'm going through it. I'm trying my hardest, but told us this would be a smooth ride, and it is everything but right now. Thought I was doing pretty well with the little average turbulence, but this is giving advance. We have about 2 hours left. We've been in the clouds for a minute, waiting to get up out of it. Pray for me. So we made it to Denver. The girls are in the back there. I feel better because we landed, of course. You know, that's a big deal for me. And I think I actually did pretty good with the turbulence. The turbulence was like crazy though. But what I will say is that even with the turbulence being crazy, I did way better than I used to do with no medicinal help. So I'm proud of myself. So we'll just see how I do on Saturday. But nonetheless, we're on our way down to the transportation park to get an Uber. Hotel's about 30 minutes from the airport. So I'll talk to you then. Y'all know Denver was the pioneer for dispensaries, and me being a connoisseur of such, I had to make that my first stop. Go ahead and add that to the stop, Miss Uber lady, before we even make it to the hotel. You already know. For this to be downtown Denver, for it to be Pride weekend, and for my baby daddy Chris to be in town, it is very boring. Like, where are the people, Denver? I don't know if this is a regular thing or not, but it should be way more popping, especially since this is downtown. Not feeling it. We stayed at Warwick, Denver, which is right downtown, probably about 10 minutes from the arena. Made sure it wasn't too far from the happenings. It was a really cute hotel, very nice service. They had a restaurant attached, but we didn't stop there. We had too many things on our itinerary where we couldn't make it. So we just walked about 11 minutes from the 7-Eleven. Well, we checked into the hotel, left there. I went to the dispensary on the way to the hotel, so that's a check. But then we had to go get some liquor. So I got my steps in, walked for 11 minutes, and we finally made it to the liquor store. But guess what? We're Ubering back. This walking is not for us. Not in Denver. We ain't signed up for all of that. We came to be cute, eat good food, and go to the concert. All right, so let's hit up this liquor store. All right, so we finally got settled into the hotel, and I'm doing a, yeah, I have blush here.
Oh, yours is orangey. Ooh,
well, I always mix it with the gold. Oh, so yes, me and Tim are giving completely different vibes. I asked Google.
I want to dance with somebody.
I asked Google what the
with my clown cheeks,
what the girls were wearing to the concert. They said vintage tees and faux leather. I understood the assignment. And then, oh shit, I don't know where she got her paperwork from, but that's what you get. This is my new suction cup holder. So, but yeah, so we about to head to the Speakeasy, the first African Speakeasy in Denver, and from there we're gonna head to that part. We're gonna head to the concert to go see my baby, because I know he probably trying to understand why I'm not backstage, but I'm like, look, go do what you gotta do with your fans and all of that little thirsty shit you like to do. I know your baby's over there, so I get there later, so I gotta hurry up. And yeah, Now let's let the festivities begin. We hit the road, and the first stop is, once again, Tribal. So we finally made it out, guys. Tamara's back there. We're hitting up our first little spot. Going to, oh Lord, mommy done left her phone in the lift. Lord Jesus, thank you. That lady, she used to be responsible. I don't know what. Thank you so much. So yeah, we finally made it out. We're in the dismal, boring streets of Denver, but it's all good. Me being the type A personality planner that I am, I already have some things lined up for us. So our first stop is the first, and Samuel said probably the only and last, African speakeasy here. So let's check it out. Just off the rip, I just want y'all to know that it was not giving speakeasy. It was definitely giving quiet, hard. I'm gonna just let that sink in. I'm gonna do a completely separate foodie review video for this restaurant though. We'll be back to that. Next up, we went to Yard House. At this point, the edibles was definitely kicking in with Tamu. She was getting on my nerves. I was definitely already lit and excited to go see my boo, but we did have to go meet up with her homegirls. So as soon as we left here, it was time to head to Empower Field. We made it to Empire Field Mile High, Empower Field Mile High Club. That's not the Mile High Club. Mile High Arena. We're here for the R&B concert. Shanika, what's the R&B? Raymond Brown. Rhythm and blues. Okay. So we about to see how Denver do it real quick. So far, I'm not impressed, but we're gonna figure it out. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, maybe not all, but definitely me, Christopher Maurice Brown, baby. And we are here. The repeat it is. Yes, I've seen him multiple times before. No, I don't give a damn. And every time he comes, I'm there. If you haven't already checked out the video, make sure you do, because I did a cute little short on our experience here in Denver to go see my man. Make sure you go check that video out. Now, Denver was the first stop on the R&B tour, so I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, are they going to be as lit? Is it going to be certain things that they leave out? But, baby, I had a time, okay? I was sweating, pouring. And, you know, one of the good things about us going to the first stop and in Denver is that it's an outdoor concert, but it wasn't sweltering hot. I didn't feel like I was going to pass out. There was still a nice little breeze. And I was told about the altitude, but I was still screaming to the top of my lungs and had one sparked up, and I was doing just fine. All in all, the concert was freaking amazing, per the usual. Of course, we didn't expect anything less. And the worst part about it really was at the end when it was time to get a taxi or an Uber. But other than that, Chris, you did not disappoint. Oh, yeah, and Usher, what's up? We love you, too. Day one of Denver had all highs, no lows, if you know what I mean. And make sure you subscribe so that way you can check out day 2 and all of my other restaurant visits and foodie reviews and vacations and whatever the hell else I might be doing at the time. Until next time, bye, best friends.